Over 40 years ago, we had a Little Italy Festival in Independence. We've celebrated our heritage here in Independence for over 40 years. Just recently, we revamped our festival, renamed it, and we have been going as the Independence Sicilian Heritage Festival. And in 2012, we were voted Best New Festival in Louisiana by the Louisiana Association of Fairs and Festivals.
What we would like to do at this time, we have our poster that we would like to unveil tonight. Every year we have a poster that is drawn by someone in the community. This year, we'd like to say that our poster has been drawn by the same person for how many years now? This is going on the 5th time that she has drawn our poster. We had another person actually draw a poster, but our board decided that we wanted to go with this poster that she drew. So she did an awesome job. So at this time, we would like to unveil our poster that Miss Cuss actually drew again this year.
3. Yay!
It is absolutely beautiful. It's the roots of Independence, and it is all the names of Independence that make our city, our town, what it is. It makes the Independence Sicilian Heritage Festival what it is. All of the roots that have gone so deep in Independence, and she did a beautiful job. She did a magnificent job with this poster. You can look deep on the roots and you can see all of the names. You can find your name on there. Your family name is on there, I can guarantee it. Just keep looking real close. Mine was way down at the end. You can see the Menino name down there. You can see the Lavatino name down there. The Anzalone name is down there. Garafola, Cattle. Every name you can possibly find is on there. Keep looking. It's going to be on sale at our festival, so you can get that poster and have it framed. It'll make a beautiful, beautiful Christmas gift. So, Ms. Cuss, thank you once again for doing this for us. We appreciate it, and I can guarantee you she'll go home tomorrow and start painting on next year's poster.
We have our king and the queen and the madre and the grand marshal here, and we're all gathering and mingling with all the people of the community, people who bought tickets that want to share in part of our celebration.
Our little community of Independence, small as it may be, most of the people there, at least at one time, were all immigrants from Sicily, mostly from Sicily, Italy, and probably 90% or more from Sicily, including my grandfather, and so that makes up the community that came here back in the early 1900s and made a living here and started basically with nothing, came here and obviously did a lot of farming, strawberries and what have you, and the soil was rich, so they settled here.
After the Civil War, they were looking for people who come over here and actually could do sugarcane harvesting. And one of the major crops in Sicily actually happened to be sugarcane. So they had patrons. These were men that actually were hired to go over to Sicily and offer free trip to come to America if they would indenture themselves for anywhere from 2 to 3 years to work on the sugarcane farms. And so that's what our families did. They came over here, started working on the sugarcane farms, saved up their money, and then they moved to Independence because they heard about the strawberries and the pepper crops that were happening here, and they bought land and they established themselves here.
My ancestors came to America from Sicily about 120 years ago. I come from a line of Bellavias and Calinotos. And so growing up, my family was very rich and blessed with Sicilian values, and it's just been a really great experience getting to celebrate that and represent it.
And now, as the community has evolved, looking at it today, why is having this festival still relevant, not only to the community, but surrounding communities?
Well, I think it's relevant, at least to us that have our roots here, that we try to maintain that, because things change. The families grow up, they move out, and we're just trying to maintain some of that heritage, that came here for years ago. I mean, that's basically it.
And what does it mean to be Sicilian?
Well, just like any other heritage, you're proud of your background and where you came from. And we're just basically wanting to maintain and preserve some of that history. And it's just kind of hard to do sometimes because, like I said, families grow up, they move out, and you got a lot of other families come in, which is great. But we want to make sure that they don't forget really where Independence had one of its starts from.
I grew up in Independence, so when they asked me to be the Madre, I was very honored because this is where I grew up. And this festival is wonderful because it has everybody coming from all over, all walks of life, and the culture being Sicilian. My husband is Italian, and all of the families come together and celebrate. This is what it's all about, is coming to the Sicilian festival where you meet all kinds of people, all walks of life, and everybody is one happy family, eating the food of this town with the pasta and all of that kind of stuff, so it's very exciting.
What do you think is the reason that the Sicilian Festival was voted Best New Festival?
It celebrates a heritage. I think that means a lot. It celebrates something that we're all so proud of for our grandfathers, grandmothers that all came from Sicily. They worked so hard as Italians when they came here. They didn't get much respect. And they worked and they pushed forward. They were strawberry farmers here in our area and just cultivated their land, and they were very proud people. And I think that's something we're all proud of, to be a Sicilian heritage.
Our bands, our entertainment, we've always had great entertainment. People have loved that. We have the Italian flag throwers that come from Italy every year, or at least we try to get them every year. They can't always make it. So things like that. But not a lot new this year. We have the carnival that sets up in the middle of Highway 51. We shut the highway down, and the midway sets up, and the kids enjoy that, of course. But not a lot new this year, but more of the same. And what's tried and true that we've done that people have enjoyed. So if it ain't, they say if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So that's kind of where we are.
Absolutely. And just in general, what would you say to someone to get them to come to the festival, maybe if they've never been or seen it before?
Well, aside of the food and entertainment, I think if they come, we'll greet them with open arms and welcome them. And most people enjoy coming just because of that reason. And of course, there's a lot of local people that come that get to meet up with folks they haven't seen all year or in several years. So yeah, it's a great event. We get people from all around coming in, New Orleans area and further, that come in to visit with us, and because there's Sicilians around that really appreciate what we're doing and trying to do this for them. So it's more than just about Independence and about us. We have people that come from all around that really do appreciate what we're doing.
To be Sicilian for me is mostly, I would definitely say, family, food, and friendship. I mean, honestly, to be Sicilian is not just your background, but your community. And I would definitely say that the community and Independence is very, very centered and focused around their heritage and especially their food, definitely.
Talk a little bit about that, because, come on, that's got a reputation of its own, but you live it. Talk a little bit about the food, since it's such a big part of this.
It's definitely probably my favorite part of our festival. When I go and promote for our festival, that is probably one of the main things I focus on, because people come from all over. They try our artichokes, our spaghetti, our pan-made pizza, I mean, just everything. And it's just really, it's probably my favorite part. I love food, so.
Well, the festival is pretty much a family-oriented thing. It's changed so much over the years, from just a little gathering way back in, my aunts and uncles and friends, the generation before us, started it with the Little Italy Festival. But back in the 60s or 70s, I don't even remember when. I was a young kid. And it's grown so much, and it's a family-oriented, very enjoyable day, 2 days actually, in Independence.
If you wanted the best food you can possibly imagine, and if you want to hear some of the greatest entertainment that you can possibly find for free, come to Independence. Come and celebrate our heritage, our family, our fellowship. Everybody in Independence will open their arms to you and welcome you with love.
It's exciting. You're gonna have games, rides for the children. You're gonna have bands playing all weekend. You're gonna meet everyone there, people, old friends, new friends, everybody getting together and having a good time. And there'll be games to play and the best food you can ask for.
And you mentioned the festival. Obviously, growing up, you attended the festival. So now it's your responsibility to tell other people about the festival. What would you tell them?
I would definitely say the Sicilian Festival is a place you absolutely have to experience. You have to come to. When you come to the Sicilian Festival, it is 100% welcoming, and everyone is friendly. It is fun. It is just a great atmosphere and something everyone should experience.